everybody, welcome back to Real Techniques. I'm Nick and today we are going to talk about brush cleaning, or people's lack of brush cleaning. Here at Real Techniques we try to make it a little bit easier for you, and we're bringing out new products constantly to make this that little bit more enjoyable at the same time. Now, if you are a makeup artist, you have to clean your brushes after every single client. If you are just a general public that's using your brushes at home, when do you clean your brushes? That's one of the questions we get asked all the time. And the answer is when your brush doesn't feel like it did when it was new. When you first get your brush out of the package and you apply that foundation or that eyeshadow, it feels amazing. It applies the product beautifully. Then your brush gets overused, it gets a little bit too much makeup on it, and it starts to leave streaks on the face. It's just not applying the product as well. That's when you need to clean your brush. That may be, if someone uses foundation every day, that may be once a week. If you use it very rarely, it may be once a month. That's totally personal preference, but do remember, the longer you use it or leave it, the more bacteria it will gain. So we want to keep them as clean as we possibly can. So, at Real Techniques, we have brought out a brush cleansing gel. This gel is for deep cleansing, so for those people that leave their brush to the last minute to clean. It smells absolutely fantastic. We've also brought out a new brush cleansing palette, and I'm going to show you how to use these two products now. So, when it comes to actually cleaning your brushes, you want to get a little bit of lukewarm water. I'm going to put mine into a bowl. You can use it straight from the tap if you prefer. I like to use mine straight from a bowl because I clean quite a lot of brushes at once. You're then going to take your brush cleansing palette and pop it onto your hand. Get your cleaner. You're going to put, you can see on the brush cleansing palette there's different gradients to clean different brushes. So you've got the really small kind of bumps for cleaning fine brushes. Next one, I like this one the most, I think. I like to use for cleaning foundation brushes, and this one for your more powder brushes. Take a small amount of your brush cleanser, just maybe one little squeeze. It's about a pea size. And then you're going to dip your brush into the water. Be sure not to go too deep into the water. You only want to get the water up to this where the coloration changes. You don't want to go too much deeper than that. And honestly, if your foundation is right the way down here, you're using your brush in the wrong way. So you're then going to pop it on the top and give it a little spinning motion. You can see how it's getting rid of all that foundation in there. Pop it back in again. I tend to wipe it on the side of my bowl then, so it gets rid of a little bit of the excess. Give it another good spin around. Then go back to the tap. You're just going to run a little bit of water over it. Give it a little squeeze out. Get yourself a little bit of kitchen towel and then spin it around and make sure you get all of that water out of that brush. Now you want to be sure to either dry your brush upside down or on its side, and you can use the palette to rest the brush on so it dries on its side, pointing downwards. Reason being is because the glue is in here. This is called the ferrule. The glue is in here. It's also hand bound, but we want to make sure that that glue doesn't get broken down by the products that we use to clean the brushes. It smells lovely, it's lovely and clean and ready to be used on my face. So I'm going to clean the rest of my brushes now and give you a close-up look at how I do it. So I hope you've enjoyed that brush cleaning video, guys. Hope it's been educational for you. And remember, if your brush is not applying the makeup the way it did when you bought it, it needs a good clean. Tell all your friends to clean their brushes too. Take care.